Hello everyone, it's day 98. Today I continue to try to figure out implementing the VGS add-on to the Netlify form on the website, but I got literally to like the last step when you try to authorize the VGS to do whatever it does, and it kept giving me an error, basically saying it can't find the inputs on the form, or it can't connect, or whatever it can't do. So basically whenever you use the form, it doesn't encrypt it or whatever. And like everyone I find was like, read the documentation. Well, the documentation is literally the most useless documentation I've ever read. Like, I'm not even joking. Um, I found like a million questions where people asked the same question, but like very rarely did you actually find a useful answer to go with it. But I don't know. But I tried. I did find out though how to style it if it did work. Because like it adds like an iframe over, so it turns a small little input into like this giant square basically. But I figured out how to add CSS to shrink it back down to what it originally looked like. But at the end of the day, like I can't get it to authenticate basically. It's like a 3-step process. It has to find the inputs and then get the information from the input and do whatever it does. And then it says like it's deployed. So the middle step kept turning red. I even tried making like a mock, just literally a website that only had a form, nothing else, just to do it on like a smaller scale. And like I still got no further than I did on the other one. So in a way, I kind of feel like I wasted an entire day, but I don't know. But with that being said, in terms of that add-on, it's just one of those things where that's probably something you have to use a paid service for, unless you lucky enough to figure it out. But I feel like that's just above my skill level to figure out whatever it is, or I just can't find any documentation that's from anything newer than 2019 to figure it out. So tomorrow, that's it for that project. Like the contact form works, it's just not HIPAA secure. So if they wanted to be HIPAA secure, you're just gonna have to use a paid service. So tomorrow, what I'm going to do is go back to the weather app, like what I was doing before I got back to that website. And that's the next project for the Odin project. However, I was looking, I had bookmarked, it's a website called devchallenges.io. And they have like full stack challenges, front end, and then responsive challenges. I think that's the 3 categories. So I looked in the front end. It says to use a framework like React or Angular or Vue, whatever. However, it's literally just a weather app using a weather API. Like I feel like using React would be over engineering or whatever. So I'm going to do the weather app challenge. One, because it gives you the Figma file, and I just want something to show that I can take a Figma file and recreate it. Pixel perfect, I guess, as they call it. So I want to do that. And then it has like user stories, the thing that your version of the program has to accomplish, basically. Which I think were pretty much the same user stories that were on the Odin project. This project, for the Odin project, didn't really have as many requirements. They really more so just focus on, are you able to get the information off the API? And like just from playing around with just manipulating the JSON data, like, well, I guess now it'd be like last week, I figured out how to get like the images that the little icon, like the sunny or cloudy icon and all that. So now just fixing the UI or adding the UI to match what was on is on Dev Challenges, and then plug and play everything all together. So that's what I'll do tomorrow. And then I'll probably put that on my portfolio, literally just to show that I know how to work with an API. And then I'll go to the testing section, playing around with Jest, so I can put that on my portfolio as well. And then after that, it's on to React. At this point, just looking at job postings, I just feel like are there jobs out there that require just HTML, CSS, JavaScript? Yes, there are. However, I feel like it's almost like finding a needle in a haystack to actually get one of those jobs. I feel like you're probably better off learning some more skill so that you kind of check more of those boxes that you stand out. But anyway, still haven't heard back from the phone interview that I had a couple days ago. I did apply randomly to another web developer job. Same thing, like junior front end developer or whatever. I'm pretty sure this one was off LinkedIn too. But yeah, so we'll see. But yeah, day 98. Hopefully finish off the 100 days of code with another finished project. So I don't think this weather app will take but so much time. So hopefully I'll finish that. And then I think I haven't decided if I'm gonna keep going with the doing these videos or all that. I mean, I'm still gonna keep learning, of course, but like making a video every day has kind of become a chore, to be honest with you. But yeah, so day 98.